Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Hi, folks. Welcome back. And those that are new, welcome. Some new footage has emerged for the January 6th riot / insurrection, called by some, of the QAnon Shaman, who's been in the news a lot because of Tucker Carlson's investigations and video release from Kevin McCarthy, the speaker. Now, this is very interesting. You're going to see that the so-called QAnon Shaman is saying that President Trump has asked us to go home, to respect the Capitol, no violence, and respect the police. He later said in a CNN interview on 60 Minutes, which I can't show because 60 Minutes copyrights everything, that his biggest regret was entering the Capitol. Because if he had known that when the Capitol Police just willingly let him in, that was still against the law, he never would have entered. But I find it interesting he's telling people to go home as per President Trump. Now let's watch some of this video.
Respect the landmarks! Respect the Capitol! He said he saw on his Twitter account.
We're going to pull up the tweet. Donald Trump has asked everybody to go home.
We're staying!
Okay, then stay, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. This is America. You guys want to stay? That's fine. Donald Trump has asked everybody to go home.
Yeah, hold on, wait. Read this. Hold on. Yeah, read this. Read it.
Donald Trump, quote, I am asking for everyone in the U.S. Capitol to remain peaceful, no violence. Remember, we are the party of law and order. Respect our law enforcement, men and women in blue. No. Pull up the video. There's a video. Yeah, he has a video. He just tweeted it. I'll put it on here. Okay, how's this Trump? Have a listen to Trump.
Now, does this sound like a insurrectionist, the person that was trying to overthrow the government? Give me a break. People forget something. There were two entrances into the Capitol that day. One, there was violence when doors were smashed, windows were smashed, fighting the Capitol Police. But 99% of the people that entered that Capitol building did so peacefully. And where's all the mostly peaceful protests from the Black Lives Matter and Antifa? You're going to see later they even call Antifa and say, we are not Antifa. These are really decent people. They're just PO'd and they're frustrated because they want to be heard. This is what happens when you don't listen to 45% of the population. They get mad. And eventually their frustration boils over. Any of them that walked into the Capitol and destroyed nothing. If you notice, there wasn't a lot of vandalism. None of the statues are smashed. None of the irreplaceable paintings in the rotunda or in the Capitol itself were smashed. It even shows one video of a gentleman picking up a podium that was knocked over. It's amazing to me what they did to these people and how they railroaded this man, the QAnon Shaman, supposedly called. He had a plea deal for 4 years. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. He's also a Navy veteran, discharged honorably, I might add. We're going to see what happens. Now, who's going to believe it? I don't know. Let's listen to the rest.
At least make one more point. No. It's not going to make a point. You're just going to make yourself feel good.
See, we already made our point. President Trump is asking us to go home. We made our point. At this point, he doesn't think he broke the law because the Capitol Police let him in. He's telling everybody to behave. No vandalism, no violence. Everybody go home. Let's obey our president and his request for us to leave. We made our point. Does this sound like a guy that deserves 4 years in jail?
I said back it up. We're not Antifa. We are not Antifa. We are not Antifa. Back it up. Back it up. We are not Antifa.
We are not Antifa. Pack it up. Pack it up. We are not Antifa. Go home.
We are not Antifa.
We will abide, but we want to be heard.
This is what happens when the Democrats take advantage, just write off completely 50, 60 million Americans, the flyover states they call them. They could care less about those people. They just want to be heard. They have legitimate grievances. This wasn't just about the election. They have legitimate grievances. And whether you hate Donald Trump's guts or not is immaterial at this point. This is wrong what they're doing to those people. And the lawsuits that are going to come out of this, going to stagger the imagination. Let this guy go. I wish some federal judge would intervene. Let's watch the rest. And there you go. There you have it. It's amazing to me how these people, they just want to be heard. They just want to be heard. That's all. That is all. It's a shame how many hundreds and thousands of lives were ruined. Trump asked them in a tweet to be peaceful over and over and over. This is just before Twitter banned him, a sitting U.S. president. And we're seeing now, of course, that the intelligence services and former FBI agents were working in coordination with Twitter, and a bunch of former FBI agents were working for Twitter directly. It's just amazing to me. And unfortunately, it looks like Fox gave in a little bit. You noticed the last couple of nights with Tucker Carlson, they mentioned the January 6th riot, but a lot of the videos are gone. Must be they're buckling under the pressure. I think maybe a lot of people in Fox think this helps Donald Trump, and they don't want to do it. I'm just speculating, of course, or maybe legal pressure, because they're in a big suit now with Dominion, the voting machine people, for a ton of money. I don't know. There's rumors going around that some of the talking heads in Fox, Tucker Carlson, Sean Hannity, Laura Ingraham, and the rest, tweets that came out or texts that came out, it's I'm not sure what to believe anymore, but I know I believe one thing. 99.9% of these people did not want to break the law and didn't think they were breaking the law when they let them in. This guy says, let's obey our president and go home peacefully and no violence, no destruction, no vandalism. So you tell me, equal justice under the law. That's been the mantra of the progressives forever. But it seems to only apply to someone that believes in their ideology. Hypocrites. Until the next time, goodbye and good luck.